All right, it's time for us to talk arts display this morning on Wake Up Nigeria. And for that, our guest is Steve Ekpenisi. He is a sculptor from Delta State whose mastery of metal work is breathtaking. I'm talking about intricate details to grand sculptures, all inspired by Nigeria's rich cultural heritage. Steve transforms metal into living arts. That's the best way I can put it. Now, his journey began at, wait for it, age 5. And today he is a respected name in contemporary sculpture. Thank you so much for being in the studio with us this morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Very well. Wow. So I know metal work is very delicate, and being able to be a master at it. I see you started at 5. What was the drive? Was it someone close to you who used to deal with metals? What was it?
Myself being an artist is something that is inherent. It was just a gift, which I followed and never knew where it was going to
lead you.
Yeah, but you know, as the journey unfolds, I begin to now find a path. You know, so I didn't start creating metal sculpture from the beginning. It started from drawing, which is the beginning of art, which is the foundation.
Yes, yes.
You know, every professional artist still and will always draw. Yeah, till their lifetime. You know, so it's the foundation. Once you gain mastery in your drawings, it gives you that urge to create sculptures and paintings and all that.
Now, I know you artists tend to reach a particular stage of your life or your career when you decide, this is what I'd rather focus on. When was that time for you? Was it while you were at school or after graduation?
It was in school, yeah, because you have to major in a particular area when you get to a certain level in school. That's in polytechnics. When you get to your HND, you must choose the area of your specialty, you know, which I opted for sculpture.
Ah,
yeah.
So let's talk about this one. As soon as I saw it, my first thought was,
you were scared.
Especially looking at the weapon, I'm like, okay. And then it looks really, will I say angry? And then, I don't know, the details, especially the, what he's wearing.
Okay.
What is this about?
Okay, this is, the story is a true life story.
Oh, okay.
Of a Benin prince.
Okay.
Arwa.
Okay.
Though his name is Prince Idubo.
Idubo.
But he was supposed to be king, but circumstances that surround his birth deprived him of that. You know, at that point, I think the father was Oba Ozolwa, who was on the throne then, and the 2 of his wives were pregnant at the same time. And Aaron's mother gave birth to Aaron in the morning, but it will be inappropriate to announce to the king that they have a mute child, a mute baby, so he did not cry. And the other woman, which is Queen Idia had the baby later in the day, and immediately they announced to the king that a baby is born into the family, and that was how he was announced.
I'm going to go check out that
immediately,
story.
you know. So it's on the net. It's a story that you can read through on the net.
Check it out.
Yes.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
So what was he doing here? Was fighting for the throne? Or?
No, it's just a pose. It's just a pose that commands a kind of respect. And he was a very huge guy. You know, I actually have the larger size of it.
Wow.
In my studio, which is about 12 feet tall.
12 feet?
Yes, and he was that size.
Huh?
Yes.
Wow.
I used to ask people, if you believe that there was Goliath,
then it must have been him.
Yes. There were people in Africa who had the same kind of size as Goliath.
12 feet.
Yes.
I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
But, you know, this makes me really interested in your exhibitions, like your artwork, where you put them. Do you usually have regular exhibitions, or do you run exclusive ones every now and then?
Yes, in fact, Yes, I operate from Universal Studios of Art
Okay.
in National Theatre.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Currently, we'll be having an exhibition,
Okay.
which is will be open on the 1st of December.
Okay.
Thought Pyramid. It's curated by Thought Pyramid
Okay.
at 90 Norma Williams.
Okay.
Ikoyi. Universal Studios has actually been in existence for the past 40 years.
Wow.
Yeah, there you have a lot of. Is a studio where you have many studios where artists came together, artists of like minds. You know, people. Somebody like Master Abiodun Olaku, Bomi Babatunde, Odogu Fidelis. These were the founding fathers of Universal Studios, and you know, it's a place where we train students. We train students from art schools all over Nigeria, even abroad as well.
Wow.
You know, so we're having a we're having an exhibition called Legacy, and this is the 4th edition.
Wow.
Yeah.
So on Sunday?
On Sunday is the opening.
Oh, nice, nice. I would love to see many more artworks. We had been showing some of your artworks on TV. Yeah. There's one I saw of I think it was a male character bent like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that one called?
Okay, it's titled When He Finally Arrives.
When He Finally Arrives. Okay, arrives.
Yes, you know, there's a certain joy you get when your expectations are met. And sometimes, especially when these expectations were like impossible for it to happen, at that point which you got the news, if they were to picture your emotion or the excitement in you,
that's probably how you
that
feel.
Probably, yes.
Wow, that's it on the screen right now. The joy.
The joy.
Uninhibited joy. Wow. Okay, so there's another one. This one, it looks like you like tall sculpture.
Yes.
How tall is this?
This is 9 feet tall.
9 feet.
Yes.
Okay.
This I created for. It was a commission piece I created for Lakwe Golf and Lake Estates.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. I think it was in 2019 I created this, and the material I used is stainless steel and copper.
Wow. So it's going to be really long lasting.
Yes, it's still standing till date.
Wow. Okay, so this one is the one I just really like, about joy, expressing joy. What is this one about? Okay,
this one is Behind the Veil.
Behind the Veil. Okay.
Yes.
What's the story behind it?
You know, like art for me is a tool that I use to tell my story or give the audience what I feel about a situation.
Okay.
There are a lot of situations in Nigeria where people do a lot of things, and you'll be imagining who are the people sponsoring this thing, who's behind these things. You know, so but they don't reveal them. It's like they are veiled. You understand?
So that's the idea of Behind the Veil.
Yes.
Wow, wow. I love the stories behind your artworks. I love how deep they are. It's easy to tell that you're a very deep individual. And I also love the fact that you bring art pieces to life in this amazing manner. This alone can frighten anybody. And I love the detailing on it. It's beautiful.
You know, for me, people say less is more.
Yeah.
You know, for me, no. Because art for me is a journey, an endless journey. You know, if you look at the pieces I created some years ago and the pieces I create now, I pay more attention to details now. So for me, I keep developing myself as an artist to be a better person and to also better my skill. You know, I invest on daily basis on my skill.
That's amazing. That's very impressive. I'm anticipating your exhibition at the Universal Studios this Sunday. Looking forward to it. I can imagine just how many beautiful artworks there will be to see. Thank you so much for your time, Steve.
You're welcome.
It's been quite an interesting conversation.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure. At this point, we've reached the top of the hour on Wake Up Nigeria. We still have 45 minutes on the other side. Do stay with us.